Hi, I'm Ed, and this is an Adler straight pull shotgun. Obviously, when you buy these, you're not going to have an aim point sight, you're not going to have a Picatinny rail, and you're not going to have a mag pull forend. Obviously, I've added those on after the fact, and we'll get to those a little bit later. First thing I'd like to say is it's very nice to shoot. A lot of people are always wondering about the action on them, whether it's easy to cock or whatnot. It is very easy, very smooth to cock. Did have a couple of malfunctions, which we'll cover slightly later. All right, first things first, safety. So the safety catch is a through safety on the side here. Anyone who's familiar with anything Remington is probably familiar with that. Very popular and very common. I always like to know what the weapon state is of someone who's firing with me or walking with me or whatever. And when it's fired, you're going to see the loading gate pop down. So at the moment, this has been cocked. It's on safe, it's been cocked, but your loading gate can move. So you actually load the mag at the moment. If it's fired, however, let's fire that action off. The gate at the bottom, so firstly you can see through the groove for the cock handle on the side, and you can actually see the hammers forward, but this you'll see hangs down, which is a good indicator that the action has been fired and has been decocked. So I kind of like that. I like being able to look at it and go, I know what the weapon state is at all times. All right, so to load it, firstly we're going to make sure we are on safe, which we are. With a decocked, you can't load the tube mag, so you're going to have to cock it. This locks open on cock, so it's now locked. Now you could either release that forward, then load your tube mag, then cock it again, but why the fuck would you want to do that? That's just retarded. So with it locked open, you're going to get one of these. These are snap caps, so don't worry, I'm not loading live ammunition in my own fucking house. All right, we're going to drop that one straight in there, and then we're going to hit this button here, which is our bolt release. All right, now we're cocked and we're on safe, so we're good, happy days. Then you can flip it upside down, get your next rounds and load them in to your tube mag. So you've got 5 rounds in the tube mag and 1 round in the chamber, so 6 rounds, which is a decent capacity. This is a 20-inch barrel, comes standard. However, you can buy a factory extra and you can drop a 28-inch barrel straight into this receiver. You don't need a gunsmith to do it, you can do it yourself. I think down the track I'll end up doing a strip and assemble video, so you can watch that video later if I do one, and you can see how that works. All right, let's talk about the makeup of it. So polymer stock, it feels like plastic because it is. We have this very good recoil pad. So if you can see here, the hard plastic actually stops, and the recoil pad itself is honeycombed, and it has a natural triangular shape in it. So it's going to take a lot of the recoil right in the center into your shoulder. However, having said that, we fired a fair few rounds the other day and I did get a slight bruise on my shoulder. Not that I hurt or anything, because I'm not a puff. Right, the pistol grip here is rubberized, much like a Hauer stock. Feels pretty good now. I don't know how well it's going to weather. It might turn to absolute shit, but it might be good. Who knows? At the moment, it feels pretty good. I do reckon that if it was a fair few years down the track, this would turn to absolute piss. Right, moving forward, talk about the safety. The trigger is quite nice. Fair amount of pull, but you get that. It's a shotgun, so just fucking pull harder. What do we got? It's got a 11mm dovetail on the top, which I've used an adapter. Fuck knows what brand it was, whatever the gun shop had. And borrowed my mate Danny's aim point sight. Very nice sight. However, for my cheek weld, without any sights, I'm looking directly down the barrel to the bead sight, which for me is fantastic. With this on, it's a little bit too high. Now you can get other sights, particularly the Aimpoint Micro S1, I think it's called, which has a dovetail mount, so I wouldn't need this shit, and it would go directly on my dovetail, which would make it, what's that, fucking nearly 20mm lower, which would probably sort out my eye roll, so that would be a lot better. Not that it's bad, it's just a little bit too high for me, and I have the butt sitting more on my lower jawbone as opposed to my cheekbone, which I don't like. I think that's piss. Moving forward. All right, so, yep, serial numbers here. You've got, obviously, your Adler shit, the name of the weapon, which is a B220. This is the PG, obviously, for pistol grip. Bolt, you can see the extractor on the outside. You'll see the extractor actually pop out, so when you've got a round loaded, you'll see it out further than it normally is. That's another indicator that you have a round up the spout. And obviously, if you look at the side, you can see the hammer has been cocked, so this is ready to go. Cocking handle. So on this side of the weapon, we have a slot for the cocking handle, as well as on this side here. Is ambidextrous, can be changed over to that side. It's just a matter of taking off your foregrip and tube mag, and you can swap it straight over. So I'm right-handed, but I like to manipulate the cocking handle left-handed, so I'll fire and cock left-handed. I don't like moving my master hand off the trigger, off the I don't like moving my hand off the pistol grip, so I cock left-handed. Some people, however, like to cock right-handed, and they are a right-handed firer, so they're going to swap it over the other side, so they will be cocking and firing. It's all completely up to you. It's a free world. Do whatever the fuck you want. Right, foregrip is polymer, very nice. It's got checkering in it. It's comfortable. It's light. It feels good. Underneath this Magpul 4N that I've got here is a small Picatinny rail, so you can mount torches, obviously grips, whatever you like. I just threw it on for shits and giggles because it seemed like a cool idea, and I quite like shooting with it, so it was pretty good. But yeah, if you're going to go out shooting rabbits or foxes or whatever property you wanted to, put a torch on, you could, which would be pretty cool. We've got a sling swivel up the front here. Does get a bit annoying because it does slide around a bit, makes a couple of noises. Not particularly worried about it for hunting purposes, oh, it's too fucking noisy, but a couple of times I've carried it around and it'll swing around and slap the barrel, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Then realise, oh, it's just my sling swivel. Rear sling swivel at the back here. They're a bit shite because you would need a sling that would fit that instead of just having the ports for a clip-on one, but whatever. Who's going to sling a shotgun? Up here, end of the mag, you've got your ring nut here. Barrel, as I said, 20-inch. You've got your fucking fluted shit at the top here, and your bead sight. So on the chokes, at the moment we have the straight-through choke here, so it doesn't choke as much as the Brisbane Heat. It comes with a kit, and we have 2 more chokes in here. All right, so we've got fucking modified and improved, or fucking full choke and half choke, whatever the fuck you want to call it, look it up. Obviously, so 3 come with this gun. They are completely interchangeable with any other Adler shotgun chokes. So if you've already got, say, an A110 with a 5-choke kit, you would be able to fit those chokes to this and any other version of the B220 or the B230, which is that tactical, weird-looking fucking thing with a magazine. My choke kit, however, this is my one bugbear with this purchase. My choke kit did not come with a choke key tool fucking thing, so there is probably one very sad little Abdul getting flogged at the moment because he forgot to put it in the kit. Sorry Abdul, but you kind of fucked up. So not a big drama. Gunshot's going to give me a new one, so who gives a fuck. I'm probably never going to change my chokes anyway because I want to be able to fire slugs and other things through it interchangeably and not really give a fuck and worry about what I have choked. So is that it? Probably. In closing, very nice to shoot. It is what it is. It's a fucking $600 or thereabouts shotgun. Obviously, you're not going to get fucking... It's not a Silver Pigeon. It's not a fucking Browning Satori. So you get what you pay for, right? It's a $600 shotgun. It's fucking fun. It fires well. The only thing we did have, after about 50 or so shells, and I think we were firing from the top of my head, it was Winchester, Club Shot, Club Sport, Club fucking clubs. 7.5s. We fired about 50, maybe 60 shells through it before we started having malfunctions, and they were simply a failure to extract. So we had that happen right at the very end. I think it was with 2 or 3 shells from memory. It'll be on the video, you'll see it. And all that simply was failing in the chamber, which is actually a 3-inch chamber, mind you. I forgot to mention that. You can fit magnums in this. Yeah, the shells were expanding, dirty chamber. Expanding, and then it was very hard for them to extract. All you need to simply do is cock it fucking harder. It comes out, it's not a big drama. If you're a bit fucking limp-dicked and you can't cock it very hard, then you might have dramas getting it out. Some people might have to put it down into their pelvis and give it a big fucking rack. It'll come out though, no real big dramas there. The only other thing I could notice after firing those shells was on the ejection port here, the arse end of the shell casings was taking away some of the finish and you've got brass marks. But as I said before, who gives a fuck? It's a $600 shotgun. It's fucking good fun. And if you're looking into getting one, I would highly recommend it. It's good. You'll enjoy it. And yeah, let's watch me shoot it. Speed. Oh yeah. 12 gauge slug. For the old testeroo. Hope I hit the fucking target, it'd be awkward if I didn't. Winchester Super X 9 pellet 00 buck. Alrighty. Click. This one is an Alpha Max Plus BB shot 32 gram. I don't know what the fuck that actually means, but whatever, can't. Right. Probably means I've got a fuckload of BBs, I guess. Clear. Alright, next cab off the rank is a Diana Hunting 34. So what's that, 6-shot 34 pellets?
Number 6 shot.
Number 6 shot.
34 grains.
Yep, that. Gonna do some shit, I guess. Alright. While we do that, clear. Alright, last one's Winchester Club Load 7.5 shot. So we got billion ones in this one. Clear.
You fucking what?
On a closing note, you might see I'm wearing this awesome t-shirt. It's pretty good. It's called the Fucker t-shirt. It has someone rooting on it. So if you want one of those, hit the description below. There's going to be a link. Pop on over and have a gander. Anyway, thank you very much and fucking hooroo.